Nestled in the foothills of the Himalayas, Kathmandu in Nepal is on the front lines of climate change. Transportation makes up a growing share of emissions, and Kathmandu ranks among the most polluted cities in the world, with air pollution levels that are nearly 5 times what the World Health Organization considers safe. As vehicle ownership rises, the path to a net zero future begins with public transit.
Yet public transit in Nepal is more than an environmental issue, it's a human one. For women, public transit is a daily risk. Studies suggest that over 80% of Nepali women have experienced harassment on public transportation. When over half the population cannot move freely, this isn't just a transport problem, it's a national emergency. In our conversations with female commuters and drivers in Kathmandu, we heard repeatedly that they were told to keep quiet about their stories, but now it's time to listen.
एकचोटि म इभिनिङको टाइममा 7 बजेतिर यता न्यू प्लाजाबाट नेपाली यातायातमा तिनकुनेतिर ट्राभल गरिरहेको थिएँ। त्यतिकैमा ओभर क्राउडेड बस थियो अनि मेरो साइडमा उभिएको मान्छेले मलाई नराम्ररी टच गर्न ट्राई गर्यो। त्यति बेला त म सक भएँ अनि फर्स्ट त मैले रियलाइजै गर्न सकिनँ कि के भइरहेछ भनेर। अनि त्यसपछि जबसम्म मैले रियलाइज गरेँ अनि थाहा पाएँ कि यो इन्टेन्सनली गरेको थियो भनेर, तर म डरको कारण केही त्यो आफ्नो लागि स्ट्यान्ड लिन सकिनँ। आइ एम युजिङ 2 public vehicles every day, from Tinkune to RNSC and from RNSC to Balaju. I used to carry my bag front so no one can touch me from front. I used to look for another bus rather than using that crowded bus. There's more people than the seat available in the bus, so we have to travel by standing. It is very uncomfortable that man touches inappropriately.
So my house is nearby bus stop and I traveled through bus. Once I was not sitting in the reserve seat and there was an elderly guy beside me. I was just playing game on my phone. So first he was just looking. Suddenly he places his hand on my thighs and then I felt very insecure.
So I need to take 2 buses from my home to college. I was just standing on the bus. There is a person who just collects money from everyone, and one of the person was just sitting on the seat and he acted like handing the money over to that person, but he just tried to touch my chest area, so that was scary for me.
दिनमा एक प्राय हुन्छ त्यस्तो हुन्छ हैन, तर भए पनि उनीहरु ठेलान छुन खोज्यो भने आफूले गाली गर्ने अनि कुट्न लाग्ने। मैले अलि उता जाऊ भन्छ। आफै सेफ हुनु पर्यो। पेसेन्जरले गर्नु खोज्छ हैन, तर आफै सेफ र अलि उता जानु, किन यसरी बोल्ने हो, पेसेन्जर हो, पेसेन्जर ठाउँमा बस्नु भन्नु पर्छ के, उनीहरु डराउँछ के।
So if you see the scenario of public transportation, it's a private operator driven public transport in Nepal. There is no any kind of subsidy, anything at all from the government sector.
यो चाहिँ अलि ठुलै प्रब्लम नै हो, डेली प्रब्लम नै भनौँ, किनकि मेरो चाहिँ घर नजिकै छ, म चाहिँ हिँडेर नि आउनु मिल्छ, तर मेरो यस्तो साथीहरू पनि छ जसले चाहिँ डेली बेसिसमा पब्लिक बसमा ट्राभल गर्नै पर्छ।
More than almost 90% of the public vehicle users suffer from harassment.
यो हाम्रो नेपाल भनेको पुरुष प्रधान देश भन्छ नि, त्यो भएर उनीहरु खुलेआम जे गर्दा नि हुन्छ, हामीलाई कानुन लाग्दैन भन्ने सोच भएर त्यस्तो गर्न खोज्ने हो के उहाँहरुले चाहिँ।
Social stigma plays a huge role. They are blamed. They are told that they must have initiated that, They have invited the harassment thing.
Like, it's in our culture only to be quiet.
Women, they hesitate to speak, they hesitate to show their face. They are ready to, tolerate any kind of violence against them.
I wanted to hit, but I didn't know if I could. I was very angry inside. I didn't really talk to anyone, not even like in my family.
I just went blank because it was my first. I didn't know how to react. But after that, for a day or two, I just felt very off.
Safety in Nepal's public transportation is a shared responsibility. Change begins when voices are raised, wrongdoers are held accountable, and silence is no longer accepted. The future of Nepal, its fight against climate change, and the well-being of its society is tied to the mobility of women.
Until now, nobody has ever taught me to how to react to these situations.
Upbringing is very important because I think people should know that doing those kind of stuffs make other uncomfortable.
Don't carry it throughout your life. It's not your fault. Please punish them so that we can have a safe place for everyone. It's not only you. You will have to create a nicer place for next generation as well. We have to be courageous.
The person that doing that type of harassment behavior to anyone should realize that this is wrong.
When women can move freely, they can choose sustainable public transit and help build a cleaner, more resilient Nepal. For too long, harassment has tried to force women off course, to change their route, their choices, even their dreams. But when they speak out, when they demand change, they take their rightful seat on the bus and in society.